Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you. If the Tsaritsa sent him here...
Yeah. And how...
The Harbingers are all driven by their own personal goals, but I'm sure the captain has his own reason.
Whatever his motive, we should shift our focus to the Fatui.
No, we're running out of time. The wound I inflicted should hold him back, and besides, I'm sure you noticed. The power...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessarily. When we exchanged final blows, Kanich, go to the Masters of the Night...
Of course, I'll head out right now. Do you still intend to...
Yes, but fear not. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must trust in that vision.
Is everything okay?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture when I could still turn my hair. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
It feels like the Archon unleashed her power. She must be fighting a formidable opponent.
Should we go back and check what's going on?
Have faith in the Archon. She wouldn't lose in a one-on-one confrontation.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name, we'll head right back. Okay, let's just keep climbing. Everyone really hopes nothing goes wrong.
That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time for pleasantries, so I'll get right to it.
Whoa, hold on a second.
My friend Kachina is trapped.
Rescue her? From the Night Kingdom?
That's right.
I'm sorry, but someone needs to tell you what you don't want to hear. Going there, a mature warrior would never make such a foolish decision. The nature of battle is unpredictable.
I appreciate what you're trying to say, Chief.
I thought you might say that.
Is something wrong, Waina? Life isn't complete without taking risks.
It's nothing. If you're that determined, far be it.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacekeeper, so she's famous throughout the tribes. Her younger sister Quichi's always hanging around our tribe, too.
Oh, you have a younger sister?
Yes, I'll introduce you to her, but let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night Kingdom is, in that sense, The stone is like a fish.
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength and the talent. If you want to make sure this works, though, I could recommend someone to you.
Who?
Vichama, a legendary warrior and scout from our... He's got a keen eye and a well-honed intuition. Even his ancient name...
Bichama? Why does that name sound familiar?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot spring buddies. I've heard stories about him. Where can we find him?
Ever since Malco passed, he spends most of it...
Thank you. We'll go look for him there.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery from the cliff tops. Ah! That must be him! Hello there! Are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're... No, if you really think about it, it...
Are you okay?
Everything's fine. After I help you find Kachina's ancient name...
Your friend? Oh, why not mention someone named Malco? Is that who you're talking about?
Yes, but I'd rather not get into it if it's all the same to you.
That's not a problem. We agree to your request.
Yeah. Since you're helping us find Kachina's ancient name, it's only right that we return the favor.
Then we're agreed. Can I have a look at the stone? I see. From what I can tell, it functions almost like an abyssal pylon. Both connect the Night Kingdom to the living world. Once the connection is established, the abyss will come surging through the opening like a predator honing in on the scent of blood. So we have to be sure not to use it in a tribal settlement.
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the basics, really. I still have no idea why it works. You said someone named Sitlali invented this. They must be a genius. I'll go find an open area and start setting things up. In the meantime, I need you to get 2 things for me.
We'll go right away. What do you need?
First, I'll need some hook ropes. Pretty much every store around here carries them, so no need to go anywhere special. Oh, and I need to build a net out of them, so make sure you get a good amount.
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a real net to catch Kachina's ancient name? How does that work when one's tangible and one's not?
By creating something tangible in our world, like a net, we can create a connection to a corresponding concept in the Night Kingdom. Basically, I'm going to use the concept of a net to catch something equally intangible, an ancient name.
Oh, I see. What about the second thing you needed?
Right. I need 2 chunks of obsidian. Once we bring the ancient names into our world, we'll need a place to store them. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echoes, but I heard there's a traveling merchant from that tribe around here somewhere, so maybe you can try your luck there.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's meet over there when you're done. Oh, and you can send someone with me if you want. In case you're worried I might take the stone for myself.
What do you think, Chaska?
There's no need. Lena spoke highly of you. That means you're trustworthy.
I appreciate it, even though that doesn't mean much to me anymore. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you. Hello. Do you have any hook ropes for sale?
Hook ropes? As in rock climbing equipment?
Yes. How much for your whole stock?
Oh, the whole thing? Let me see. That would be 30,000 mora in total. Deal?
Deal.
Wait,
What, you want me to drive down the price? We just need these as fast as possible. Thanks.
oh, no problem at all. I'll even pass along some information on the house. These... All right.
Now we need the obsidian. Let's go talk to the traveling...
Excuse me, do you sell obsidian?
Why, yes.
Perfect. Is that the... Thank you so much.
Relax. Everything's going according to...
I know, it's just... Kachina always carries a...
Well, would you look at that? I did bring an extra. Here you go, young lady.
Perfect! Thank you.
If you hadn't shown up, these stones would have just sat here collecting dust. Here you go. By the way, how's he doing? Melko's been gone for 5 years.
Do you know what happened between them?
I heard about it in passing while I was out Melko was an amazing fighter, capable of knocking out multiple opponents in a single hit. Well, 5 years ago, they both were on the eve of battle.
Then what happened?
The team agreed that Vichama didn't... It's just... Vichama went into a deep depression after that. Oh, you're not... I've tried convincing... The abyss has caused... Anyway, that's the gist of it.
Did you get everything?
Yep, it's all here. When do we start?
I've made all the necessary adjustments. As agreed, I'll help you find Kachina's... Go ahead. After Malco fell, if I had been there, I've always...
But that happened several... The Pyro Archon said...
There might not be much hope, but I still have to try. Malco and I promised each other, even if we never managed to root out the Abyss for good, we would fight together until the end. All right, let's get to it. I'll start searching for the conceptualized version of Kachina's ancient name. If you see any fragments scattered around the area, please collect them. Make sure you prepare yourselves for battle. As I said, the stone will link the mortal realm.
Look at that golden thing! It must be one of those fragments Vichama mentioned. Let's get closer!
With the wind!
Clear the area! Spin to win!
Burn!
This moment will be frozen in time. Freeze!
Sorry! I pushed myself too hard.
Disappear! Wind blade! Verdict is...
with the wind! Cool it! Dodge this! Wind blade! Don't get frostbite. Cool it!
Shockwave! My name! I must honor it.
Dodge this! Cool it! Dodge this!
How much longer, Vichama?
Not long. We're getting close.
Vichama!
Quick, take it! I found Kachina's ancient name. Hang in there, Malco. Just a little longer.
Something's not right. The power of the Abyss is getting stronger.
The Abyss is corroding his body. Vichama, you can't keep going. You'll die.
I should have died 5 years. I just need a little more time. Please, I'm almost there. Thank you.
Whoa, watch out! The power of the Abyss is strong.
This power.
Hanging in there?
Malco. No! Why can't I find him? Why?
We can't wait any longer.
I already tried, but the power of the Abyss has him.
In that case, we have... Get back!
Chaska, wait!
Ouch! What happened just now? It looked like the Spirit Speaker Stone was...
The stone's power was spiraling out of control. The only way... You were all caught in the shockwave of the explosion.
Give us a heads up next time, will you?
I thought I said to get...
Yeah, barely a second before you made it go poof.
Okay.
At least Kachina's ancient name is still in one piece. Vichama!
Vichama!
I couldn't find Malko's ancient name. Once your ancient name disappears, there's no... And now... It's too late to save him.
Vichama.
I'm sure he's heard enough condolences over the years. Let's just give him some space.
Huh? What's that in your hands, Vichama? It looks like something's glowing!
Huh? This is...
Hey, Malco.
Not enough to swing a sword.
I never thought I'd actually...
Guess I have something to be thankful. Pisak. Always had to beat me at everything, didn't you? Right to the end, you were never one for goodbyes. Maybe you're right. Maybe no one will get to hear our last words. But just in case... Vichama, I'm so glad you didn't come with us. Don't be sad. Just keep on living. For the both of us.
Was that a memory?
Seems like we were able to salvage something after all.
Of course. Seeing him, hearing his voice again, it makes me unbelievably happy. But it also brings with it an even deeper pain.
A deeper pain? Why?
Malco was always the type. For all these years, I regretted not being able to fight alongside him to the end. And now I know, at the end of his life, he...
Vichama.
I'm fine. Actually, I heard Chief Wyna wasn't really on board with your plan to go to the Night Kingdom when you asked for my help, but once allowed to fester, guilt. If I could do it all over again, I would have followed Malco that way, even if there are critical junctures. That's something I had to learn in hindsight.
Thank you, Vichama. I feel even more determined now. Kachina will come back to us. I'll make sure of it. I promised I would find her, and I intend to keep that promise.
That's good to hear.
Once abyssal corrosion enters the body. Thanks to him, though, you were only briefly exposed. Slowing your breathing and controlling your emotions should help you keep the symptoms in check. Just speaking from experience.
Anyway, we've recovered Kachina's ancient name. Oh, and apologize for destroying...
Koichi, are you really gonna...
I think you know exactly what I'm trying...
Honestly, it's just one... They're back.
Koichi? What are you doing here?
Don't play dumb with... My apologies, everyone.
I'll be just a moment.
Who is that?
Koichi, Chaska's younger sister. It's not really my story to tell. She was afflicted with a rare disease when she was a child, and abandoned in the wild as a result. The Abyss found her out there, all on her own. That strength of will pushed her to survive, but it also planted a seed of conflict within her. Eventually, she was adopted.
For some reason, Paimon can totally imagine that.
Well, when Chaska finally returned to human society, it would...
Ah, I remember those days. Eventually, she found a way to... It sounds like she still argues with Koichi, though. Don't siblings usually stop fighting when they get older?
That's partly my fault. Koichi asked me to stop.
Oh, I get it. No wonder you tried to talk us out of going to the night...
I'm all for your adventure. You need to... Still, I can...
All right, it's just the two of us now. You have 1 minute.
I don't have anything to...
That attitude is exactly the problem.
Well, technically I am going abroad, right?
Again with the We agreed, didn't we? But a trip to the Night Kingdom?
What do you mean, sneak into the
You bought off Uncle Wina, didn't you?
You feel like he went back on his word.
Oh,
This is important. If you...
You don't know that? I'm a doc...
All right, whatever. And...
You... What do you mean?
Time out. Is this...
Chaska, does it sound like I'm joking?
Then... You need to know something. What happened to Kachina was partially my fault.
But the person you become when you lose control, that's also not who you are.
That's a different issue. You said it...
I've also told you that managing your condition is equally important.
Sometimes you have to make sacrifices. All right, let's stop this here.
Is that a threat? That sounds like a threat to me.
Koichi! Younger sisters are supposed to listen to their elders.
So, you're really going to go?
Then support me.
Chaska. So, that's it.
You...
Something you wanted to say?
I know you aren't related by blood, but you two sure are similar.
Really?
You know, I said that very thing to Koichi not too long ago, and she reacted the exact same way, down to the very tone of voice. It's not my place to get involved, but I will say this. Try to spend a little more time with your sister.
Thank you.
Anytime. According to Kinich.
If only Tone Gift Bar...
The Spirit Speaker Stone might be...
Huh? I see. Still, stay safe out there in the Night King.
You smell nice.